What is up, YouTube? Howie here with PokemonKing.com. We got another Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire battle for you today, and this one is special because this, our third team, this an OU team, is the first one to go 3-0 in the 3 battles that we use it for, and you know what that means. We're going to Ubers. So we're going to take on Gajeel here, who is going to pack an Ubers team, and we're going to bring the OU team that you saw in the previous 3 battles in the series. If you did not see them, check it out in the link below in the description. I got links to all the videos that we use this battle for, including the team builder video, which is goes over how I kind of put the team together. That's really interesting. I use a different method than anyone else, so you want to check that out. Additionally, we're going to do another team building video after this, so you're going to want to check out that because we're going to move on to a new team. I know you like seeing me use different teams, so you have that to look forward to. Also subscribe. 7 days now. It's the 23rd today. So yeah, in 8 days, 9 days actually, we're going to give away our first copy on the channel to my subscribers of Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire fully loaded. We're going to do like, we might do a Twitch TV thing. I'm on the fence about it. Maybe kind of like do it live so that you guys can see who gets the who wins the raffle right away. Aside from that, go ahead and subscribe. That's the only way you're going to get a chance to get into that drawing. Go to PokemonKing.com to check out what the product is all about. And we're going to start this battle right now. Let's see who Gajeel is bringing to the table with this Uber team. Looks like a pretty powerful situation as I switch the display to upper and lower so we can see both of them. And before I talk, I will not forget this time to take the picture of my opponent's team because I do need that. And we got it. So let's take a look at what he is bringing first. It's Kyogre, and it is Groudon. He also has Darkrai, who's going to spam sleep all over the field. Mewtwo, and his tremendously high attack and special attack stats. Rayquaza, who is just incredibly overpowered. All of them are overpowered. They should be. They are an Uber team. And also that Steel Ghost type that I cannot remember the name of right now. That is terrible. I am on YouTube and I don't know the name of all the Pokemon. Sue me! Anyway, we're going to start by selecting our team. Don't see a lot of common weaknesses. The 2 dark weaknesses between Mewtwo and that one Pokemon I cannot think of its name. Go into the comment section and tell me what that Pokemon is and tell me how much of an idiot I am for forgetting what it is. As a quick overview, we have Phoebe the Excadrill, Carbonated the Azumarill, Hit Me, the Ferrothorn, and Buren, the Landorus T with the Intimidate, and he is our choice Scarfer of the evening. Beer, the Mega Slowbro, which we haven't gotten a chance to use yet. Maybe he will win us this battle. I don't think so. I think we're going to lose, but we always have a chance. Even against an Uber team. Raise the Heatran. Pretty well-constructed team if I do say so myself. We're going to start with Phoebe, and I got to select this team quick before it drops because we run out of time. We got plenty of time. Look at that. We got 7 seconds left. No problems at all. So we are going to start this battle. I'm going to switch this display because I do keep forgetting to switch it back to just the upper. And I know how difficult it is for you guys to see when it's all tiny, shrunk up in the corner there. Especially since my frame already brings the screen size down. So he brings out the Kyogre. I was hoping for the Groudon is what I was hoping for right there because Phoebe can do some things against a Groudon. Nothing it can do against a Kyogre. Drizzle comes out. Going to set up the rain. That's going to be a problem, so we're going to have to turn tail and run. Obviously, we only have one good switch into the Kyogre, and that is, you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, our Ferrothorn, which does not have leftovers, unfortunately, because the leftovers play a lot better against the Kyogre, because it is a special attacker that we are checking, and if you're checking a special attacker with Ferrothorn, you want the leftovers, not the Rocky Helmet, because they're not going to be contacting you anyway, so you can't get that at all. Water Spout does come through. We will resist it. Not well enough. Like I said, we need the leftovers. Look at that. It did more than half. We have a very small chance now. Hopefully he got a high roll. Can we switch into anything else, knowing that the Water Spout is coming? He could be locked in with a Choice Scarf. With that information, I think I'm going to go out into Beer. Well, he doesn't know it's Mega Slowbro. Shh, don't tell him. But it is a Mega Slowbro. Anyway, we are going to absorb that Water Absorb much better since we resist it with Mega Slowbro. No, we are not! We are going to lose this battle and get swept. That's what we're going to do because we just used up both of our good switch-ins. We're going to have to Mega Evolve, and hopefully, we'll be able to take this with the extra bulk provided by the Mega Evolution, and we're just going to go for a Psyshock. I'm so sorry, Beer. You were supposed to be the linchpin of this team. We were going to show you off to the world, and you didn't have any purpose in any of our battles. We'll see what happens, though. We will see what happens. It looks like we're just going to be tremendously overmatched, though. Water Spout does... By the way, I've never played Ubers before, so if this is really embarrassing, and it looks like it's going to be, I'm very sorry about that. We just got to get it out of the way. It's just a little bit of an extra bonus for you guys. I'm not giving up yet, though. I know that I still have a shot in hell, because I can go into Carbonated. And hopefully, the Play Rough will do a substantial amount of damage. Hopefully. We also do still have... We have the Assault Vest as well. Could possibly switch out. I don't know what to. I'm not even going to be able to make a guess in time. It is going to be the Groudon, and he's going to bring on the Drought. Probably going to be the Mega Groudon, looking at his team. Actually, it might not be. It probably will be. If he's going to pack the Groudon and the Kyogre, one of those will probably be the Mega. Could be a Mega Mewtwo. I'm not thinking it is, though. The Mega Evolution does come through. Also, it could be a Mega Rayquaza as well. Sunlight turns extremely harsh. We come through with the Play Rough. That is going to be bulky, and not very effective to boot. Looks like we're probably going to get destroyed. Well, we can go out into Raise because we are on an air balloon, and we have Flash Fire. So potentially, Raise can do a little bit of damage to this thing because he won't know that we have the air balloon, and hopefully we'll go for the Earthquake, waste a turn there. We'll go for the Stealth Rock. So that's something we're going to have to work around from now on. If we come back in and we do not lose our air balloon, we will the next time that we come in. I think we're just going to go straight away for the Flash Cannon, hoping that he goes for the Earthquake. Hopefully he hasn't watched the battle videos yet, because otherwise he will know that we are on the air balloon with the Heatran. And if he switches, that will imply to me, sir, that you are a cheater. Even though I cannot prove it, I'm going to think you are cheating and you saw my team. Because why else would you switch out and not go for an Earthquake with Groudon? Why would you? It would not make any sense. But it probably will happen. Does stay in, so I take it all back. I love you very much, opponent. Until you destroy me, the Flash Cannon is not very effective. Earthquake will not come through. Our best chance now is to go for Toxic, because the Flamethrower, I believe, is also resisted. So we don't have anything that can hit this thing really hard. I don't know what Mega Groudon packs, or what Groudon packs in general, so does go for the Dragon Tail, is going to make a switch out. Luckily we did get the Poison on, so hopefully we'll be able to take down one thing before this entirely overmatched team does go down to the Yobu team. Get the Hit Me to come back in, so we have an opportunity now to protect and stack some damage. And see if he's going to go for the Fire-type move, the Fire Blast potentially. And Scout Foe Dat. We do protect, so he does stay in. We see that, because if he is going to switch, it will show that switch taking place before we protect. One thing you can look for, that Earthquake did come through, which would have been neutral and did a lot of damage. I think our best option, it looks like the only thing that he has that can hit us. No, you know what? We can't go back in. Okay, we're going to go into Van Buren to get an Intimidate. I think that's our best play at this point. Groudon, regardless of its Mega, is still just ground, right? It doesn't pick up a fire typing, right? Or does it? It might. It could. I think it might. We're going to look it up because we got some downtime while my opponent's thinking about what he wants to do. We made up our minds really quickly. He is going to withdraw, so whatever comes out is going to get intimidated. We have the Choice Scarf, so it looks like we're actually going to grab some switch priority. We should be able to switch. We should be able to outspeed Mewtwo, even though Mewtwo is very, very fast. We are packing the Jolly Santa Claus. No, the Jolly Van Buren, the Jolly Landorus T, which is much faster than the Adamant counterpart, and probably will outspeed the Mewtwo. The question is, do we go for the U-turn or just the stab type attack? Because I don't know if I have anything that's great to switch into a Mewtwo one way or the other. Or should we just explode? No, we got to keep that in our back pocket. I think we really have to hold on to Van Buren, and that's mandatory. It really is. What does Mewtwo usually pack? I don't even know what I can expect. I know it has a Psychic type attack, probably has a Focus Blast. Does it carry the Ice Beam is the question. I think it might. I think our best chance is to U-turn out, hope for an Ice Beam. When we bring in the Heatran, hope for a Focus Blast and hope he misses that as well. And hopefully between the U-turn and whatever we use, probably the Flamethrower from our Heatran will be enough to take him out. Not sure if it will be, though. We do go back. He did stay in. He does have a move for us. Is it the Psyshock, though? Is it the Psyshock or is it the Ice Beam? Either way, Raise is probably our best bet to come back in. Hopefully he can take it fairly well. And we'll see about that. We will see about that. Is the Ice Beam unstabbed, resisted from a Heatran? Decent bulk, does not take very much from that at all. Whew! What are we going to do now, though? Do we Flamethrower? Toxic? Taunt? Maybe we should just Toxic. I feel like good predictions and Toxic Cell is our best chance in this battle. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for a Flamethrower because I want to get some damage off. Thinking that we might see the Kyogre coming back in. Don't be the Kyogre. Don't be the Kyogre. I should have went for Toxic. Oh, it is! We should have went for the Toxic, obviously. But we couldn't have possibly really predicted that because we're so far behind in the battle. We just didn't really have an option, man. I think what I'm going to have to do is sacrifice something and then explode on the Kyogre as my best option. It looks like the Ferrothorn has outworn its welcome because it's not going to... Anything on his team is faster and can one-hit KO at this point. So I'm sorry, Ferrothorn. I know we should have just let something die and brought you in to set up a Leech Seed because a Leech Seed support would have been very helpful in this battle. However, it looks like that is not going to come to pass. So, the Thunder does come through with 100% accuracy. Perhaps he is locked into it. Is he Choice Scarfed? That is the big question. We are going to go into... We have to find out now at this point. So we're going to go into Van Buren. Are we? I'm going to protect. That's what I'm going to do. Because if he goes for Thunder again, that shows me that he is locked in. He is locked in if he goes for Thunder again. If he does not, and he switches his move, which would be the best decision because I could go out into the... Okay, so he does go with Thunder again. He is locked in, so that is good. We can keep hit me for a sacrifice later in the battle, which is big. We're going to go back into Van Buren because why not? He has to go for the Thunder because he's locked in. I think it's a Choice Scarf type situation. I think very well it could be. Hopefully he goes out into a physical attack, or wouldn't that be just freaking sweet? Does withdraw the Kyogre. I wish I could have got those Stealth Rocks up. Would have been huge. Was not able to. Giratina is going to come out. Usually a pretty bulky Pokemon. The best play in that situation, though, that I'm thinking about is I should have stayed in and went for the Leech Seed because I did reveal that I did find out that he was choiced, and he also found out that I knew he was choiced. And because of that information, the best thing that I could have done is stayed in and went for the Leech Seed because clearly he was going to switch out. He's a smart guy. He knows I'm a smart guy. I just outsmarted myself. Right here in this situation, I think Giratina, you are weak to Earthquake, aren't you? But can I risk getting burned is the question. I think I'm going to U-turn out just to scout for the Will-O-Wisp. Because if he has it, he's going to go for it now. If he has it, he will go for it now. And if he doesn't, he won't. What should I go in to absorb the Will-O-Wisp, though, is the question. I think it is Raise. I think it is, and it is. It is, and it is, and it is. Giratina. That is the name of this Pokemon. I did forget. Will-O-Wisp comes through. We get the Flash Fire boost, which is awesome. Giratina, what is your typing? And are you going to stay in, or are you going to switch? Because if you're going to switch, we're going to go for that Toxic, man. Oh, we have to predict what you're going to do. I got to look at your team. This is actually a good battle. We got to go faster, though. We got to go faster because we're already at 13 minutes, and we aren't making a lot of progress right now. Oh, I can't wait to start a new team. That's going to be more offensive. The only way to win against, if you're going into a higher tier, your chances improve as the battle goes on longer. If it's a short battle, odds are you're going to get screwed over really quick if you have the less powerful team. But the longer the battle goes, the more level the playing field becomes because the more and more information you get about your opponent's team. What is your typing? It is Ghost and Dragon, not Steel and Dragon, so we are going to go for the Toxic. Toxic for sure. He is going to withdraw. Hopefully brings out the Kyogre, and we can start chipping away at him. Okay, I'm sorry. At this point, it looks like I have to sacrifice. I know I'm going to have to explode on the Kyogre, so I think I have to sacrifice something at this point. But what is going to be sacrificed is the question. We are going to have to explode with the Landorus T. That's our best chance to take this thing out. I do have to protect on the Ferrothorn. I could go into Carbonated to take this. I really could. I really could. And I think I might. And I will. Because I have to hope, my only chance to win the battle is if a Carbonated can take a couple of these rain-boosted, scarfed or spexed freaking water spouts. Okay, so he's going to Surf, so it's going to lower the base power by a lot, and we're going to take that really well because we're Assault vested. Keep that in mind. And we know that he's locked into that, so what is he going to switch to? Thinking the player off is going to come out. Will he go back into the Groudon again? I think he might. I'm going for the Waterfall for sure. I think I'm going to at least. How well does Groudon take the Waterfall in the sun? It's got to be fairly well. I can't knock off because that's a Mega, and it won't do anything. The knockoff does not remove Mega Stones. I don't know if you knew that, but now you do. You probably did. The more you know, repetition. That's what my mom always said. Repetition, drill it into your head over and over again, and you'll still forget it later. It's a wonderful thing. It's amazing. That is good water. Oh! I see. I see what happens now. Groudon, you sneaky, sneaky dog, you. Well, we're going to go into Van Buren. Apparently, he's immune to water-type attacks, so a big, tough guy over there. That's why he shuts down Kyogre so well. I'd always heard about it, but now I know, and I'll never make that mistake ever, ever again. He is poisoned, though, and he's down to half health, which is good news for us. I think he's predicting. He might very well predict Van Buren coming back in, but what is he going to do with that information, though? Because we get the Intimidate off. We get the Intimidate off, and we're immune to... Okay, so the Stone Edge, and he misses! That's great news for us. That's great news for us. What do we do with that information, though? I think we have to U-turn... No, we're going to go for an Earthquake, because we're going to start getting some damage off on this guy. That's what we're going to do. We're going to Earthquake, because I think we can take it out from this range, and whatever he switches into, he is going to stay in. He is going to stay in, and he'll probably go down. He will! We took out a Groudon with our OU team! At least we're not going to get 6-0 swept. That is the biggest deal. The sunlight fades as he leaves the battlefield. So, guessing Kyogre. No Kyogre. Negatory. Gonna be Rayquaza. What do you want to do, Rayquaza? Do you want to Dragon Dance? I feel like you do, and you just want to destroy me and get this thing over with. It's a real possibility. It's a real possibility. Oh, you're dragon flying. Okay, so that's a situation. I shouldn't have locked myself into that. We are about to get swept, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the end of the battle. I am almost 120% sure. Our only shot in heck, I don't even say the HE double hockey sticks anymore. I'm going to keep this nice and clean and family friendly. Please don't go for the Dragon Dance. He will go for the Dragon Dance, so we are going to be in a lot of trouble. How fast are you? You're probably very, very, very fast. You're a fast sir. He has 115 base speed, and we don't have anything to slow down this guy. So it looks like we're going to go down here. Unless we can snag a miss on something or another, we are going to Leech Seed. Goes for the Earthquake. Goes for the Earthquake. Goes for the Earthquake. Now, I'm thinking if I get real tricky and make some plays here, I might be able to survive a little bit longer and make you watch this video for another couple minutes. Hopefully, we're going to go into Van Buren and get an Intimidate off. We're going to bait something. I don't know what we're going to bait, but we're going to draw something. We're going to make him attack us because we are Choice Scarf. Because at this point, he can still probably take us out with something or another. Now, hopefully the Dragon-type move comes through. That's what I'm crossing my little fingers for, because we're going to go out into Carbonated, which is a fairy, and would be immune to that situation. And if he is, we can come back into... Does go for the Overheat. So that's good. That's actually pretty bad news, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so this... What did he show? This Stone Edge, Earthquake. Earthquake has to come through now because he has Overheat, a Dragon-type move. Earthquake. So Van Buren is the guy to go into right now. Van Buren is the guy, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why Van Buren is the guy. We're going to cut his attack one more time, and even if the Overheat takes us out, the Van Buren will be able to go into something else, and he will be at -1 attack, so we'll be able to take something and hopefully be able to take him out. We are sacrificing a lot over the course of this battle. We are doing that. I don't know if he's going to predict this. He might go for the Overheat again. It's a real possibility. I hope he doesn't. If he does, that's a huge play on my opponent's part. He is now at -2 attack. Goes for the Earthquake, and we are immune to it. So this is an opportunity for us to, man, should we U-turn? We're going to U-turn is what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Hopefully we can survive an overheat. Predicts that we're going to switch again. That's why we didn't. We're going to U-turn, and that means he is at -1, and we can go back out into the Azumarill, who should be able to take an unstabbed Earthquake. I know that Rayquaza is very powerful, and believe you me, he is very, very powerful and something to fear. But I don't think that he has an attack that can 2-hit KO us at -1, knowing that he is not stabbed. Now it's a very real possibility that he could predict. Gosh, we have to go for the play rough now. This is our opportunity to take him out. Please let us survive the Earthquake. At -1 from Rayquaza, we do with 14 hit points. And we take out a Rayquaza. I know I'm not going to win the battle, but look at this. We are making some great plays. You can learn a few things from this battle, I think. I hope you are. Because I am playing, I am battling. My microphone won't even stay in place. I'm going so hard right now. I am making the best plays that I can, and I'm doing my very best to extend this battle, and hopefully you can learn something about double switches, predicting, using Intimidates when you can, and getting around an impossible situation. A lot of people would have just given up and gotten Rayquaza swept, but I say not today, not today. The problem now is we are still going to lose. We know this for a fact. We know this for a fact because, well, maybe we won't. Maybe if we're lucky, we won't. Clearly what I have to do now, I think, is Aqua Jet. I do, and I will. I will be Aqua Jetting. I'm going to Aqua Jet because I can't switch out again. And nothing else wants to absorb the sleep if he's going to go that direction. Just going to get some damage off. He goes for the Dark Void to put my Azumarill to sleep. And the question is, okay, this is interesting. There's different ways to manage sleep. I could keep Carbonated, and that way he wouldn't be able to put something else to sleep if he's playing by the rules, which we hopefully are. Sleep Claws. Oh wait, Bad Dreams. He died anyway. Okay, well, if there weren't Bad Dreams, I probably would have held on to my Azumarill and switched out into something. The good news is we get a free switch in now. Into Van Buren, probably. The problem is that Dark Void Man is a big issue. What does he have left? This is why I take a picture, because I can't ever remember. He has the Kyogre left. And he can definitely take us out. So we have to keep our Van Buren for sure. That's definitely our win condition if we, had a shot to win, which we don't, I don't think. So what do we have to do now? We have to go into Phoebe and hopefully get some damage off with like an Earthquake. Hopefully he'll miss like a Dark Void, or we can like hang around long enough to do something or another. I don't know. Really, the Dark Ray is just going to be a big old problem for us, I think. I know we're going to explode at some point, so you should stick around for that if you're getting bored out in listener land, because we're just gonna. He goes for the Dark Pulse, so he does not go for the Dark Void, which is great. We are calm, however, and we take that very well. This is especially defensive Phoebe. Now, this is interesting now. This is interesting. If a Dark Void misses, we have a real shot here. We really, really do. One way or the other, Phoebe is going to have to stay until we're dead. I know that almost for certain, because we just can't afford to switch into something and sacrifice it. The Dark Void is going to come through, so unfortunately, it looks like we are going to lose Phoebe in this capacity. Hopefully he keeps Darkrai in, because he is at a KO range right now. He is at a KO range right now if we brought in an Earthquake type situation from Landorus T. The question is, he goes for the Dark Pulse, which didn't do very much there, but Raise, we can't switch Raise in. We can't hard switch Raise in, unfortunately. I think we just have to stay and hope we wake up, maybe. He's going to Nasty Plot up, so he's buying us a turn here. He is buying us a turn here. If we wake up, we don't. We do stay asleep, unfortunately. Unless he gets really greedy and goes for another Nasty Plot. Well, actually, it's very possible, even with the +2, we might be able to survive one Dark Pulse after 2 turns of Leftovers recovery. It's very possible, and if we do that, then we might be able to take him out with an Earthquake, and then it's a whole different game. It really is. Dark Pulse comes through. Will it KO? I think it will. Yeah, it will. Okay. I would do the damage calculations, but I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters at all. I think that would have KO'd one way or the other. Even if he got a low roll, I think it would have taken us out. However, we know we can bring in the Van Buren now. And you better believe we are going to. We're going to bring in Van Buren, and we're going to Earthquake. This kind of stinks, though, because... Can we Earthquake our way through his team is the question. We have to... Here's what I'm thinking. We have to at least be able to 2-hit KO the Kyogre with the Earthquake. We have to. We have to be able to at least be able to 2-hit KO, because after the toxic damage stacks up for 2 turns, which it will, once the Kyogre comes in, after we take out the Darkrai, which is going to happen, this is how it's going to play out. We're going to Earthquake, take out the Darkrai right now. He's going to bring in Kyogre. He's going to start surfing on us. At that point, we're going to switch out into Heatran to sacrifice him. Oh, but he has the Giratina on the back end. That's probably going to mess up our plan, isn't it? Well, we have to Earthquake either way. Well, we could U-turn. Bug is super effective against Dark. If the U-turn can take him out, withdraws the Darkrai. Withdraws the Darkrai to hold on to him. Brings out the Giratina, which is good news because our best Pokemon for the Giratina is the Heatran. So we're going to switch out here. Go into the Heatran. And, man, we got to lay a Toxic down, I think. I think that's our chance to win this game, is if we lay down a Toxic on the Giratina. Maybe it's not. I could just be kidding myself. We might not have a chance at all. I know that we don't have a chance. Maybe I should just lay down and die. But I won't. I refuse to do that. Not on this day. Not on this day. Putting too much into this battle. Put too much into this battle. And we took out 2 of his Pokemon so far. We're going to Flamethrower and see how much it does. It's not going to do much. I know it won't. Kyogre's probably coming out. He knows he can sweep with the Kyogre. Will he bring out the Kyogre? He will. He will. So, a little bit of Flamethrower damage, a little bit of poison damage, and that's going to be it. We can't switch into the Surf because our Heatran and our Earthquaking Landorus are both going to get taken out by it. So unfortunately, it looks like this is the end. We did our best, but hey, that was a really good battle. I really, really do appreciate it. To my opponent, Gajeel, had a great time. Raze is going to go down. I did promise you an explosion, and we're not going to go down without a fight, and I'm going to take out this Kyogre one way or another. I'm going to do it. Oh, I hate you, Kyogre. I hate you so much. So we're going to end this battle with a literal blast, and we're going to see a Van Buren explode all over the wall. I bet you never thought you'd see Martin Van Buren explode, but you're going to see it now, man. Oh, you're not going to... Oh, you're not even going to get to see it. We're slower. We thought this whole battle we were going to outspeed a Choice Scarf Kyogre. How foolish we were. Wow, that is Blue Balls Pokemon version. Thank you again, Gajeel. I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed this team. We end up 3-1, but our one loss is against an Uber team, and we did our very, very best. So I hope you enjoyed. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I really want you to. I need you to. Please like the video. I need that even more. I need it more than food, more than water, which I've been drinking a ton of. Head over to PokemonKing.com if you need competitive Pokemon. I'll hook you up. And if you want to be in one of these battle videos, and I know you do, go ahead and subscribe to my Twitter. It is PKMN. That is Pokemon minus all the vowels, Howie, H-O-W-I-E, with King in the middle. That was a stupid way to say it, but it's PKMN, King Howie. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Yeah, we're going to give away a copy of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire fully loaded to a subscriber in a little bit more than 1 week. It's going to be next week, Wednesday, so look forward to that. Thank you so much. Until next time, have a good night or have a good day, and take care.